claps. We're ready tonight. 3 claps. 3 claps. 3 claps. 27 years ago, I sat in this locker room just like you guys on a knee getting ready to play a game. I walked down the locker room, it still smells the same. It takes you back real quick. One of the things that caught me was how fast 27 years goes by. There's so many people that live vicariously through you. I would give anything tonight to jump in one of these uniforms with you guys.
To do something I never had an opportunity to do. My father never saw me play. You play for your fathers tonight.
That feeling goes away. It goes away, and it doesn't come every Friday night. It comes when you get married. It comes when your child's born. So you get it, but you just don't get it every Friday night. You're going to miss that more than anything in the world.
1 minute.
That's what I miss. And so you seniors that are focused on college, you're focused on your work after high school, what you're going to do next, you're focused on tomorrow, aren't you? You got plenty of time for tomorrow. But these tonights, they're going by fast.
30 seconds.
You focus on tonight. This is about you guys. This is about the guys in this room that care about each other, that know there's only so many more of these nights left. It's about you. They're a faceless opponent. They just happen to draw the short straw tonight. Now get your asses ready to play. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to David Smith Stadium at Raymer Field on the campus of the University of Wisconsin River Falls. It's Friday Night Lights tonight. It's a big one. We're playing for the Jug tonight. The Hudson Raiders have traveled to town to take on your River Falls Wildcats in Big Rivers Conference football, and they don't get much bigger than this tonight. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. I'm Kevin Westhouse, joined by Jeff Johnson, Rob Derry, and Braden Engstrom. Hey, Jeff, how you doing?
No place I'd rather be right now, Kevin, than David Smith Stadium.
Wow, I needed this right here. My week has been one heck of a week. Stress levels are off the charts, and I needed this right here to calm me down. Nothing can be better than this. Friday Night Lights, high school football, one of the biggest rivalries in the state, playing for the Jug tonight. Both teams 2-1. This is going to be a dandy.
It's going to be. It's the second conference game for both teams. For those of you who tuned in last week, River Falls lost their first conference game and their first game of the season to New Richmond 28-21, while Hudson coming off a 13-8 grinder against Chippewa Falls.
That was a grinder last week. And last week, too, the Wildcats game, they lost by a touchdown. You know, maybe one could argue if you watched the whole game, maybe not a game as close as that score indicated.
Yeah, first half was, you'd like to burn the tape on that one, I think, Kevin.
Yeah, right.
Down 20-0 at halftime. We were talking at halftime about, boy, we might get running clocked here. But then the Wildcats made a valiant comeback in the second half, had the ball into the red zone right at the end of the game. And
had a chance in and out of the hands of Cody Olson, and maybe a chance to tie it up or even win it there late in the game. But, hey, that one's behind us. The teams can learn from that. Here we are now. It's Jug Week this week, and the Wildcats are in the tunnel. They're ready to go. Cody Olson's got his team ready, along with Jacob Range. Let's go! Bring them out. Boy, the energy is electric in the stadium tonight. Both sides full. Hudson travels 8.5 miles up Highway 35 to take on the Wildcats. Pep band in the house. It is good tonight.
And if you look across the bleachers, Kevin, it looks like Hudson brought their entire city with them. That's as full as I've seen the visiting team bleachers, I think, since they've coming to games here.
They traveled well. A bunch of Let's Go Cats right out of the chute on the comment section. Get up in there tonight. We're going to have some fun together. Many living rooms, dens, garages, bars, and restaurants streaming this one tonight, River Falls, and all over planet Earth. Let's get together and have a good time. Wow. Good old-fashioned Jim Dandy be brewing up tonight.
It's one of those rivalries you can just toss the records out the window, Kevin. And
toss
always
it.
a close game. Always seems to come down to the last possession. And expect that again tonight.
Yeah, last year, Jonas Severson had quite a night. He was our garage gridiron grinder of the game. And talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, you could have gave him that award at halftime. It was Jonah A-gap, Jonah B-gap all night long. And we'll see if we see that again tonight in Jonah's last game ever against Hudson.
It was 27-14 last year, if I remember correctly.
It was. The Wildcats were in control for most of that game, too. Did a good job in the defensive end, too. Yep,
River Falls took the jug back in 2022 with a 27-13 win in Hudson. Jonas Severson, 212 yards rushing in the 4 touchdowns. Jacob Raines was 8 for 12 passing with for 117 yards.
Yep, both those guys are obviously back this year for their senior season. And you can see at the bottom, River Falls leads the Jug Series 37-32. This is the 70th annual battle for the Jug.
I have some information about that first Jug game back in 1953.
Leads us in the singing of our national
I think it was 53. It was. Here we go, national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Beautiful rendition of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. Kick off this glorious Friday night, 68 degrees, nary a cloud, wind is blowing basically straight down. It's a beautiful night for football from River Falls, Wisconsin. Kevin Westhouse, Jeff Johnson, Mr. Rob Derry, and Braden Engstrom bringing you the action tonight. Glad you could all join us. Nest in, she's going to be a good one. Wolfman says no sound. We've got sound here. I've got sound on there.
Yep, I think we got sound.
Yeah, hold on.
Wide receiver, number 18, Tyler Lassard.
Oh, yeah, we've got sound. We've got sound. Hey, Jeff, check your, we've got sound.
Number 22, wide
Yep,
wingback,
we're good.
Ross
Yeah.
Yeager. Number 26, wingback, Aiden Jameson. Number 58, offensive lineman, Jake Arnovic.
That's the Hudson offensive unit being introduced.
Offensive lineman, number 62, Trevor Pals. Number 71, offensive lineman, Thomas Englund. Number 74, offensive lineman, Vaughn DeBooth. Number 79, offensive lineman, Ethan Jensen. And the rest of the Hudson Raiders under the direction of head coach
Ethan Jensen, the last player introduced, number 79. He was a returning first-team all-conference player from last season, 6'1", 240.
Wildcats.
Starting offense for the River Falls Wildcats. Jonah Severson.
Number 1, quarterback, Jacob Raines.
Jacob Range.
Wide receiver, number 2, Andrew Amundsen.
Last week's gridiron grinder of the game, Andrew Amundsen.
Number 4, tight end, Eli Johnson.
Eli Johnson is signed with Iowa.
Iowa State offer.
Iowa State.
Wilson.
Didn't sign. Received an offer last week, though. So
Offer. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Jeff.
Wide receiver, Mason Novak.
Mason Novak. There's a young athlete for these Wildcats.
only a
Number 50,
sophomore.
Offensive lineman, Connor Bama. Number 51, offensive lineman, Vincent Anderson.
Vincent Anderson.
Another sophomore.
Offensive lineman, Brooks Rivard.
Brooks Rivard.
Offensive lineman, number 59, Gavin Clay.
Gavin Clay.
Looks like Brooks Rivard's club's a little bit smaller this week, so that's a good sign.
75, Sam Simpson, another sophomore. Speaking of big units, that kid, 6'3", 255. What are they feeding him?
You have to ask your boss about that.
I said, what's your grocery bill? There's your starting lineups. We're going to be right on time tonight for kickoff. Good atmosphere in the house with a pep band. There is not many empty seats, Jeff.
Not much. Certainly none on the other side of the field. That looks full.
Yeah, pretty full tonight here at David Smith Stadium in Raymer Field.
Great turnout by the student section, too, immediately to our left, all the way to the top of the bleachers. So doesn't get any bigger than this.
It's big. I got a few goosebumps. And how about that video Rob put together at the beginning there? Speaking of goosebumps, I'm going to throw a box of Kleenex watching that. Yeah, these kids, when you're a high school kid, you don't really realize the impact you're having on not only your teammates, your school, your teachers, but your community. Really, I mean, it's a lot of people are living vicariously through high school football in every community in the country. We are right now.
For sure. Something you never forget and we'll talk about forever.
Forever. Student section's alive.
Right. This is a little bit different atmosphere than we've seen this season so far, Kevin.
Wow. Get to the edge of your seats at home. Craig Finstad, James Thrash, Joanne, the Saunders boys. Will Johnson, he's there so we can play football. Let's go.
Back deep to receive for the Wildcats. Number 2, Andrew Amundsen. And number 32, Charlie Lesh.
Amundsen and Lesh receiving.
Back deep for the Wildcats. Kicking Jack Strong, I believe, for Hudson.
Another first-team all-conference returning player for the Raiders.
And the kick is away, and we're underway. It's a low-line drive kick. Hits on the 5, and that's going to get through the end zone. And the Wildcats will set up shop 1st and 10 on their own 20. It's a good, safe play for Lesh to let that skip by, and we'll go from there. Gary Lubitsch watching the game while on and celebrating his 1-year anniversary at River Falls High School School District. We'll welcome aboard Gary Lubitsch, and congratulations on your 1-year anniversary. Josh Lassie says, Rob Derry, best cameraman in the business.
No doubt.
All right, here we go. Wildcats will possess first. We're underway. 12 minutes on the clock. Nothing ticked off on that kickoff.
Wildcats coming out in that double tight end look with Eli Johnson, number 4 on the near side. Cody Olson on the far side, number 8. That generally means a run, Kevin, but we'll see.
We got some sound is good. There's like Wolfman, figure it out. Come on, guy, turn the TV, hit the volume button. You got it on mute. All right, I don't know what the delay is here, but we found there.
We had a jewelry issue, apparently, that one of the players had.
We've got some bling coming out there. We'll make them take that off. All right. They whistle it in play. Let's go. Jonah Severson in the backfield. Jacob Range under center. Give it to Jonah. Up the middle. Pushes ahead for 3.
Yardage is not going to come easy tonight, Kevin. I think Hudson probably learned some lessons from last year's game when Jonah had around 40 carries for the evening and over 200 yards. And I think the Wildcats are going to have to put the ball in the air in order to be successful.
But on that first play, I'll say this, Jeff. I didn't see that push last week. That went for nothing.
Especially in the first half. We didn't see much of it at all.
Right. So now we got 5 receivers out. It's backyard football. Range back to pass. Wide receiver screen. Caught Amundsen. Got a gap in the middle looking for a seam. Gain of 13 yards. Nice catch on the top of the shoes. A shoe top catch, and Amundsen with a little yak. Let's look at that again right here, Jeff.
Yep, that's how you loosen up that defense for sure.
Real nice reception.
A little bubble screen runs up the middle, and
he's not a very big guy, but not afraid to lower the shoulder. Fresh set of downs. Wildcats move the chains.
2 tight ends in motion to the right.
Pretty good pressure by Hudson there. Severson again. That's a tough 2 yards. Moves it ahead. Same play they ran on the first play. That time it went for 2.
Yep, you gotta stick to the run, though, I think, too, Kevin. It's basically the Wildcats' biggest strength offensively, and Jonah still has to run the ball effectively in order for us to win as well.
Offensive coordinators always trying to work on their defense, right? You run a couple up the middle, then you run the sweep, right?
Yep,
You get them committing one way or the other. Keep everybody honest. Pistol formation. This time Range is going to keep it, looking for a seam on the far side, and hit by a couple white jerseys after another gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and a long 5.
That's a play that the Wildcats go to probably 4 or 5 times a game, and Jacob's generally been pretty successful with that run due to his excellent speed that he has.
Good job by Hudson staying in their lanes. He didn't over-pursue on the fake handoff and stayed in their lanes, and tough 3 yards for Range. 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 5.
Eli Johnson split out one-on-one on top of the screen.
Pass, now he's going to tuck it. He's going to
gonna
try to
run
go.
it.
He's got first down yardage and more. Jacob Range for 15 yards. Not much of a seam there, but he got through it and gained 15.
Yeah, that certainly didn't appear to be a designed quarterback draw, but Jacob looked for his receivers, had nothing going. And
let's look at it again. Yeah, I didn't have much of a crease there, and then he said, I'm going. And I'm like, right here, I thought he's in trouble. But a little speed and a little want-to and 15 or 16 yards. Nice.
Another whistle.
Another whistle on the field. Well, Wildcats traverse into Hudson territory here on their first possession. Two tight ends here to the near side, one receiver up top. Flip it to Severson. He's being patient, follows his blockers on the right side and dives ahead and gains an extra 2 or 3 on that, and a gain of 9.
Yeah, I kind of feel like a broken record with this, Kevin, because I say this every broadcast, but I'm not sure I've seen a high school football player fall forward as well as Jonas Severson does, and he certainly did that right there.
Yeah, he was going down for maybe a gain of 6, and that last lunge, that's a big 3 yards. 2nd and 1 now for the Wildcats. Range to Severson. Yeah, I think he's real close to first down yardage.
Looks like he has it from.
It's going to be real close, and that's not the most. It's not the most generous spot. Are they going to measure that or not? Who's over there? It's Jeff Bjork and Brian Pahacek over there on the chains. 3rd and foot.
Well, they
3rd
got
and inches.
2 chances here to get that.
I'd keep it.
6 inches.
How about a keeper? He only got 1 nose guard. Just keep it and go forward here, maybe, huh? Nope. Pitch it out.
Pitch.
Severson. He's got the edge.
Get outside.
Keeps his balance. Follows his blockers. Moving up. And down near the 20. They're going to mark him down at the 20-yard line. And the Wildcats are now in the Sunshine Fund red zone. The first one's brought to you by Black Wolf Exteriors as we enter the Sunshine Fund red zone. Thank you, Black Wolf Exteriors, for your kind donation to the Sunshine Fund red zone. 1st and 10 on the 20. Pitch it out. Severson cuts back. Not sure that was designed to cut back, but we talked about that in our initial coaches meeting. He says the coaches always give me business when I cut back like that, but sometimes I just see a seam, I'm going to do it. And he did it there.
Exactly. Play before that, for the first down, Jonah did a nice job of bouncing outside and getting the first down yardage. Kind of a subtle difference from last week. Last week we saw a lot of A-gap, B-gap runs, and that time we saw a pitch to the outside for a nice first down for the Cats.
We have a Vincent Anderson fan online, said Vincent's already serving pancakes. It's up behind the line. Pushes forward. Gain of 3. Again, 3rd and 5.
Yep, nothing fancy about that. Just
Not
a
at
run
all.
straight up the middle.
Run behind the bigs.
It's the Wildcats in a position where they can either run it or throw it here on 3rd and 5.
So far, they have had some success running on that right side behind the sophomores. 75, Simpson. And then next to him is
That's Connor Bamman.
So they've been going right in that direction with a little bit of success.
Yep.
Pretty good size advantage, though, looking there.
2 tight ends to the right. That's generally
Gonna
what
go
you
there
get.
again.
Yep. Not
quite
quite enough.
No, it'll be 4th and 2.
Puts them in an interesting position here.
Real nice, real interesting.
Where it's 4th and 2 from the 12, which would be about a 29-yard field goal, but it looks like they're going to go for it.
Landon Zepsik in the game. Braden, our executive producer, says they're trying to get him to jump here.
Could be.
Yeah. Zipsick in the game. Eli Johnson, the tight end up top. Two-back set. I formation. Removing players. They do get him to jump. There it is.
There it is.
Braden Ekstrom 1, Hudson 0.
Boy, he got about 2 or 3 guys to jump, didn't he, that time?
That was, yeah. That was sweet. Let's watch that again. Watch here. Watch this encroachment. Oh, yeah. Nice call, Braden. You can't do that.
We should give Braden a microphone here.
After that, gonna earn it. First and goal from the 7 for River Falls. Nice drive thus far. They've had the ball for almost 7 minutes here in Q1.
Just a couple throws, mostly runs.
Severson.
And there's another one.
Moving forward for 2. Second goal from the 5. 3 more times on that and you're in. They just might do that.
They might. This so far reminds me an awful lot of last year's game against Hudson, where the Wildcats ran more.
And then when the Hudson said, "You're not going to run any more at us, are you?" And they said, "We're going to run 3 more times at you." Second and goal, just over the 5-yard line. Jackson Rock in the game. He'll be out blocking for Severson. Severson headed towards the promised land. Put 6 on the board for River Falls. Jonah Severson, very patient, following his blockers on the left side, and finds the promised land. And the Wildcats, with a 7.5-minute drive, get 6 on the board early.
Yeah, right. That time Jonah ran right behind the strength of the Wildcat offensive line, which is the left side, led by left tackle Gavin Clay.
And
Jackson Rock with a nice block from the fullback position puts the Wildcats in front.
Really nice.
Gavin Carafel.
Kick is up. Oh, he got some height on that, and it is no good. Wide left. He pulled it. He had very nice height on that, just pulled it left.
He did, yeah. It's hard to tell whether those are going through from up here.
Yeah, it is. And let's watch the referees. They said that was a little left. So Wildcats going a 7.5-minute drive. Let's look at this touchdown run again. So
just
power left.
Yeah, little pitch to Jonah from the left side. Good job pulling by number 53, Brooks Rivard, at the left guard position, and touchdown Wildcats.
That play came together well, didn't it?
6-0. Cats lead.
We'll get that.
We'll get that changed here in a second.
After Braden called that encroachment, we're going to give you a little break on that, Braden. 6-0 Wildcats with 4:27 to go in quarter 1. And way to possess the football.
Kevin got a little bit of a shout out here from UWRF head coach Matt Walker. He says Falcon football is joining in watching the stream on the bus trip to Ohio Wesleyan, including Coach Range, who's watching, Jacob's dad.
Well, there you go. Well, Jacob, put your hand, find your clap emoji there. That's good.
Hudson coach Adam Cowles is one of the best players in UWRF history as well, so that we have that connection as well.
Fielded back on the 12. It's returned right, and nice open field tackle right there by Preston Johnson, I believe. There it was. Nice open field tackle by the Johnson kid, and brings him down on the 25.
Yep, not too bad.
That was good. Come on, Dad. That was good.
Well, Hudson will come out tonight with, I believe, at quarterback, number 3, Ryland Schultz. He had 2 touchdowns rushing last week, the senior.
Ryland Schultz in the pistol formation. Quick out, far side, misses his intended receiver on a little wide receiver screen. That was intended for Ross Yeager.
Ross Yeager, the Raiders' leading receiver, also a senior. Raiders going to the air right away.
Ross Yeager looking to buzz the tower early. Came up empty. 2nd and 10. Handoff up the middle. Runs into a host of blue shirts and a tough yard there. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Well, it's kind of a big play for Hudson right here, 3rd and long. If they don't convert, they're going to put a tired Hudson Raider defense right back out in the field.
That's Justin Roby on the carry there. I guess they gave him 2 on the play. Let's call it 3rd and 8. 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 up top, tight end tucked in, now in motion. Back to pass, looking, big trouble, and he's trying to escape. He does escape, now looking down the field, directing traffic, makes the throw and caught. What a scramble by Rylan Schultz there for Hudson. Boy, 3 Wildcats had him. He escapes and then just directing traffic and makes a nice pass downfield and gets the first down.
Yeah, that was all Rylan Schultz right there, obviously. He was in a precarious position at least 2 or 3 times in that play, and good job of coverage.
Got some speed. Now they go back to the far side. A little flip out to Keen Scott. Oh, that's Ross Yeager over there. So Yeager catches that one. Didn't hook up on the first one. They go to Yeager there. That's going to be just short of a first down. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Raiders back to the no huddle here.
Back to pass. Oh, you flip out to the near side. He had me faked out. Yeager. Here comes Yeager again and taken out of bounds. But not until after a big 15-yard gain for Yeager. Ross Yeager. So, boy, we were that close to getting the sack, and now 2 big plays, and they're into Wildcat territory on the 39.
Such a big play because the Raiders would have to punt, giving the Wildcats really good field position. And
Schultz backs, similar play, little wide receiver screen, far side, well blocked, completed, and Tyler Lessard headed for the end zone, touchdown. 3 plays. They go about 75 yards in 3 plays. Tyler Lessard.
A couple of missed tackles right there. Tyler Lessard missed the first 3 games of the season. He's a returning first-team all-conference player for Hudson.
And showed some speed and a little agility there. And a little wide receiver screen, not that complicated. And he breaks tackles and headed to the end zone. Kick is down. It hits the crossbar and is no good.
Kick was blocked.
Partially blocked. And then it did make it to the crossbar, and then it went straight down, no good. And we're all knotted at 6 apiece with 3:14 to go here in quarter 1. Not a very long drive clockwise, but 75 yards in 3 plays after the Wildcats almost held them.
Yeah, the Raiders obviously saw something in the Wildcat defense that they felt they could exploit. They've thrown the ball tonight a lot more than they generally do, and Wildcats are going to have to shore up that defense and the pass rush.
Oh, man, what a start. Wildcats going a long, sustained drive. They get 6. Hudson, they scramble for that 3rd down and long, and then on 3 plays go about 75 yards, and they put up a 6.
Yeah, we'll have to look back if Hudson ends up winning this game, looking back on that play and how really important it was.
Yeah, kick is away. Far side's that Lesh over there.
It's Charlie Lesh.
Oh, look at Lesh go, putting his shoulder down. A ton of want-to on that from Charlie Lesh. Just leaving the wreckage behind him as he blasts through a whole bunch of white shirts. A little bit of and a beautiful return by Charlie Lesh. About a 40-yard return.
Charlie's done a heck of a job taking advantage of his opportunities here.
Let's look at that return again. That's so good. We got to take a look at that again. Watch how many guys he absolutely just runs over. Breaks a tackle right there. Oh, hello. Hello. Took down 2 there. Boy, laying the lumber, huh?
Yeah, he's just getting up right now.
That kid says, what day of the week is it?
It's number 13, Jonathan White.
Jonathan White got a shoulder pad right in the sternum.
Yeah, what I was saying, Kevin, is Charlie doesn't get a lot of carries with Jonas Severson out in the field for the vast majority of the game, but
He looked fresh as a daisy right there.
when he does get those opportunities, he does as good a job as anybody at taking advantage of them.
He did there. Nice return. Puts the Wildcats in nice field position here on the ball on their own 42, 1st and 10. All knotted at 6 apiece. Good as advertised tonight. Almost a crazy snap again, and just gains control of it, but that broke up the timing of that play. That goes for just 1.
I got a flashback to the New Richmond game last week with
Second and 9.
in that hot weather last Friday night, where except that ball would have fell on the ground and New Richmond would have recovered it. So fortunate to hold on to the football there and get a short gain.
Melissa Wilson cheering from Rockford, Illinois. Go Cats. 2nd and 9. 5 receivers out. We go back to the backyard flag football set. Range back. Crossing route. Boy, that guy was on him, and they do get a flag on that. That arm was draped all over him.
That's number 9, Zach Dalton, picking up the pass interference penalty. Eli Johnson, the intended receiver.
You saw that at home just like we saw it, but yeah, he was on him before that ball arrived. Good call.
It's an automatic first down for River Falls. It's a 15-yard penalty.
March it off, and now the Wildcats, just like that on one play, one penalty, move into Raider territory. Ball now rests on their 42. First and 10. That's an interesting formation there. Give it to Severson again. That's the same play they ran on that touchdown, I believe.
And that's a shoestring tackle that time by Ben Stigler from the Raiders. If he would not have managed to trip him up there, he had a long way to go.
A lot of green grass in front of him. I think he got him like right on the thigh pad. Now, that's going to leave a bruise there. Severson's up, but took a pretty good shot. 2nd and 8.
And here comes the aforementioned Charlie Lesh, number 32, into the game.
And Severson will come off with a little bit of a hitch in his giddy up. He looks like he'll be okay. Just needs a little bit of a blow. So Lesh in the game along with Jackson Rock in the backfield. Range almost get him to jump again. No sail this time though. Little eager. Give it to Lesh. He works hard and gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 8.
Excellent penetration that time by the Raiders defensive line. Charlie had nowhere to go on that play.
Nice crowd online tonight here early. The garage is jam-packed. There's a living room, people hanging from the rafters trying to watch this one. SRO, standing room only. 3rd and 8.
Mason Novak and Andrew Amundsen on the near side, along with the 2 tight ends.
Range is going to keep it, looking for a block, and can't get through the first wave, and there's a flag on the play. This looks like it's an area of holding, Jeff.
Typically that's what you see, but let's find out.
Let's find out. Holding on the Wildcats.
Holding against the Wildcats.
Makes for an interesting decision for Hudson here. Do they accept the penalty and give the Wildcats another 3rd down?
Right.
Or they go with the 4th?
I know that, you got Eli Johnson there. You really want to give him a chance to go up and make a catch.
And that's what they're going to do. They're going to march it 10 yards back, so that'll give River Falls a 3rd and about 17 or 18.
18.
Yep.
Let's call it 3rd and 18. 3rd and 18. Nose of the ball rests on the 50. I don't know if you have a play for 3rd and 18. That could be interesting.
Maybe go back to that little bubble screen, Amundsen, get him out in some space.
Fairly safe, right? Maybe you can break a tackle. Trips up top, tight end also up top, tight end down low as well. One blocking back in the game for Range. Range back to pass, looking. Now he's scrambling, it's in big trouble, ball's on the ground, and you got to get on it, and the Wildcats fortunately get on that football, and they're going to give him a chance to punt.
Yeah, right place, right time that time for Gavin Clay, number 59.
Gavin Clay lost the yardage back to 40. Brings up 4th down.
Good pressure by Hudson. Jacob Rain tried to step up in the pocket, but not a lot, nowhere to go, really.
Nowhere to go. The offensive line was basically caved in on that play, and 4th and forever.
Let's go. End of the first quarter, 1 quarter in the books. We're right where we started, all knotted up. 6-6, though, instead of 0-0. Let's go thank our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls. Play that new one right there. Blue new. There we go. Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls is over there in Prescott. They're downtown River Falls, and they're right here on the campus of the University of Wisconsin, River Falls.
4th and 28. Wildcats obviously in punting position here.
4th and Baldwin. Good snap. The kick is away. Good high spiraling kick. Fair catch called for. Back on the 25. Nice punt by Jonas Severson.
Ross Yeager calling for the fair catch.
Jonah with a little hitch in his giddy up.
He does. I think you caught on to something there, Kevin, when he got hit in the thigh a little bit.
Yeah.
He takes a lot of punishment.
He's going to head to the bench.
Every Friday night.
Can't feel his leg right now. One of those. James Globbett's got some stats for us, so we'll get that in a second here, too. Jeff, I think you've got that as well. We'll get that in a minute. Nice defense. Run up the middle. That give was to Justin Roby. That went nowhere.
That was Jack Rock. Again, no huddle.
Bubble screen, far side. Sniff that out a little bit better. Gain of 2 on the play. Much better defense on that one, Jeff.
It was. That was Anthony McPherson with the tackle. Again, this is where we were last drive. 3rd and 8 or 9. And
yeah.
Got to get him off the field here.
3rd and 8.5. Preston Johnson playing center field back there at free safety. Back to pass, looking, crossing route. Got a man. That's caught in a seam. He caught it behind him. Tyler Lassard, again, he's been their guy tonight. Nice catch.
We got a
flag on the play.
Let's see what it is.
Flag on the far side.
And
that looks like it's going to be against Hudson or not?
They're backing up.
They are. Maybe illegal hands to the face or something over there. It's a place where you could have had like a defensive hold or something, but on the far side, let's see. This one's going to come off the board, though. Illegal chuck. Illegal use of hands.
Offensive pass interference. Okay.
Offensive pass interference away from the football. That's interesting. So now it'll make it 3rd and 16.
Third down.
Schultz back to pass. Heavy pressure. Steps up in the pocket. Crossing route. Got him again.
Fumble.
Balls on the ground. Scooped up by the Wildcats. Oh, baby. They had the first down.
Anthony McPherson.
You called his name twice. Put him at the top of the grinder list, Jeff.
Huge play right there. Lassard had a lot of open space to run through, and he just dropped it.
They determined that he took a couple steps with possession.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, we're going to look again right here. Let's look again right here, Jeff.
Let's see
who got a 1,
fumble here.
2.
Yep, that was.
Yeah, it's
that
close.
Was number 88, Taurus Eastgate, causing the fumble.
Yeah, and Hudson fans are saying no possession. We're saying I think he's got it and running with it.
Yeah, I didn't even think it was a question, but we're a little biased.
Big turnover there as Hudson again on 3rd and long finds a way to convert, and they turn it over. Wildcats now knocking on the door here early. See if they go up top and go for the jugular right out of the chute, or they just flip it to Jonah.
Severson back in the game.
To the outside, gain of 1.
Jonah Severson with carry, wrapped up at number 4, Brennan Nelson.
I think at some point they're going to probably have to get Charlie Lesh some more carries.
Yeah.
Gain of 1.
Jonah had 11 carries during the first quarter, and I'm not sure that's sustainable.
No, and one that popped him right in the high thigh area that I know he's feeling. 2nd and 9. Single coverage up top. That's Mason Novak up there. Eli Johnson, tight end. Severson again, running up the middle. He cuts it forward, moves it ahead for 12. Jonah Severson. Well, it looked pretty good there. Now he says, I need a blow, and he's limping off again.
Good patience that time. Jonah waiting for that hole to open. And once he found it, darted right up the middle, and first down Wildcats.
That's gutsy. He can barely get off the field, and good run forward. Ball rests on the 21, fresh set of downs.
Charlie Lesh back in the game, number 32, the junior.
Along with Jackson Rock.
Wildcats have moved both tight ends in tandem almost every single play so
That's
far.
Olson and Johnson, the 2 tight ends. Fake rollout, looking. Got a man. Caught near far side, down to the 8-yard line.
Hudson thinking that there was a fumble.
There was
but
not. Who
there
was that on
not
the
a
far
fumble.
side
That
of
was number 41, Jack Rock.
Complete to number 41, Jackson Rock.
Jackson Rock, Chevy truck, reels that in and rumbles forward down to the 7. We're back into the Sunshine Fund red zone, this time with Jen Rivard. Thank you, Jen Rivard, State Farm Insurance, proud sponsor of Wildcat football and the River Falls Sunshine Fund. Jenny Rivard, State Farm Insurance. Wildcats now 1st and goal from the 8.
It's kind of an old school fullback toss, Kevin. Don't see that often.
That was old school. Hudson not expecting it either. Now we got a pre-snap penalty, and that's going to push the Wildcats back.
False start penalty against the Wildcats.
Jonah re-entering the game now.
Lash out. 1st and goal from the 13. At some point here, don't you have to get one up to number 4?
First and goal.
I think so. The one time they have tried it, they drew a pass interference penalty, so he's a tough cover for sure. 6'6", 230 plus with excellent speed.
Severson pounds it forward. That's a tough 2 yards there. 2nd and goal from the 12. Eli Johnson, just a junior, and had a Iowa State offer in the last 7 days.
Second and goal.
Yep, he took a good visit
At the Raider,
to Ames on Saturday and came home with a college scholarship offer to a major or Power 5 university.
That's
Good for Eli and his family.
Yeah, that's a drive worthwhile.
Happy for all of them.
Range, fake handoff, rolling out. Got a man in the flat. Headed toward the promised land. Get there. Down to the 2.
Same play they ran a few plays ago, Kevin, except they ran it to the left side of the field that time. A little bit of a toss to Jack Rock and took it all the way down to the 2-yard line.
Jack Rock, maybe.
Completion down to the 2-yard line.
I think he's going to yak up a bone. I think he landed right on the football. I would not put the camera on that. He came out of that pile gasping for air. Football players all know that feeling right there. He'll be okay, but a lot of 3rd goal from the 2. Severson, get in there! Down to the 1.
A little bit short.
You got to go for it here, huh, Jeff?
I think you do get this close.
Jonas Severson with the carry.
Landon Zepsik was playing fullback that time, and Jack Rock back in the game.
Hey, John Gretz, welcome aboard. Glad you could be enjoying the game at home. 4th and goal from the 1. Woo! Who wants to get down to their haunches right here and get ready? Everybody to the edge of their seats. Jackson Rock, Jonas Severson in the backfield. 10 in the box for Hudson. Severson's got it! Touchdown! He's got to be in. He's in! Jonas Severson breaks the plane. There's no booth review tonight, folks. Near sideline official puts up the touchdown sign. That 6 ain't coming off the board, Jeff.
Yeah, nothing fancy there. Jonah running behind the two tight ends, Cody Olson and Eli Johnson, along with the big left tackle, Gavin Clay. All he needed is a yard, and that's about all he got.
He got 1 yard and 8 inches. He's in. Wildcats again going to try to attempt this extra point. The freshman, Gavin Carafelt. Low snap. That's big trouble. You got to, I don't know what you're going to do with it there. Just throw it. Just huck it.
Caught! Caught by the big man.
And now we got a
Now
flag.
we got a penalty. Let's see what that's all about. That's Caleb Thompson
illegal
catching. Well, the ball was tipped, so it's not an illegal catch.
Not illegal, yeah.
Let's see what it is.
Somebody gave somebody the what for down in that pile, and the ref saw it and didn't like it.
Pick up the flag.
Oh, picking up the flag. No flag. They said, we're going to let that go. Coach Scher's out there going, why are you picking that up? I just saw something the first time.
I'm assuming he called the illegal touching, but and missed the tip.
Ball was tipped. Well, we've got 3 scores and no extra points yet. Wildcats go up 12-6 with 6:48 to go till the half. That was a pretty gutsy drive there by the Wildcats. A whole bunch of want-to on a whole bunch of plays that were not easy.
Yeah, and then the key play to the drive, honestly, was the play right before the drive, the strip by Taurus Eastgate and the recovery by Anthony McPherson, and put the Wildcats in outstanding field position.
Yeah. And you got a second one to go through some first quarter stats. Jeff, if you have those, go to Globit's Moving. There it is, Globit's Brothers Movings. I didn't even pull it up. I'll let you try to manage that.
I'll try to manage that if I can. You have to add all these up, I guess. But Jonah had 11 carries for 41 yards.
Okay.
Unofficially, of course.
Yeah.
Jacob Range, two carries for 17 yards, and Charlie Lesh, 1 carry for 1 yard for the Wildcats.
And also Charlie Lesh with a real nice kickoff return. It probably didn't make the score sheet.
He did, yep.
So thank you, Globit Brothers, Inc., for helping us with the stats. Not easy to do. Appreciate what you can get us.
Pam and Dave Deal watching from home. They say, go Cats. Thanks for watching.
Charlie Lesh kicking off. Am I seeing that right? 32.
You're seeing that right, yeah.
Lesh kicking off. Good kick.
That's a good kick.
Is away. Back down to the 10-yard line.
Ross Yeager.
It's returned right for Yeager. And Yeager runs into Anthony McPherson. And we just keep calling Anthony McPherson's name tonight, Jeff.
Anthony's an early candidate for the grinder list, I think.
He is. Let's throw that. Let's throw the garage symbol up there. Right there, the garage. We're playing for the Garage Gridiron Grinder of the game. We want to thank the folks down at the Garage Bikes and Brews for sponsoring that coveted award. Our list has started, and we got McPherson on the list. Thanks, Jeff. Put some light on the subject.
I can't see anymore, so I'm getting old.
You're right.
Past old.
All right, 1st and 10. Ball's on the 20. Schultz hands it off up the middle. I can hear the pads popping from here, and Justin Roby moves it ahead for a tough 3 yards.
Yeah, it's early, obviously, but the Wildcats have done an outstanding job so far containing the run.
Now they got to shore up the pass or get some pressure on Schultz. And when they got pressure, they were unable to bring him down. Schultz back, crossing around again. And boy, they've got that play down. Tyler Lassard. He's got, and then the one big catch he had got called back for a penalty. So you're going to be a tough cover tonight.
Yep, but he fumbled the last one.
They work quickly. Wide open on the other side. They got blocking. Cuts back and moves it ahead for another 13 yards. They saw something there when they had a quick huddle, and they saw some blown coverage, and they threw it to the guy. Plenty of green grass in front of him.
Yeah, pretty simple wide receiver screen right there. Good job of blocking by the Raiders offense.
Hey, Jed Johnson, welcome aboard. 1st and 10. This time Schultz will keep it. He's got room. He's got the outside. He's got speed. He's got the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. Ryan Schultz runs it in from 52 yards.
Yeah, right after I said the Raiders weren't doing the greatest job on the run, they bust out a 52-yard run by the quarterback.
Boy, he's fast.
Wildcats lost contain there, and
He got to the edge, and he just outran the blue shirts. All knotted at 12 apiece. See if Hudson can get one of these extra points through. The big play, the story of the game so far for Hudson. Kick is up, and that looks
no good.
wide left. And it's 12 apiece.
And this is a returning first-team all-conference kicker that the Raiders have, and they've had one blocked and one wide.
Once again, I want to remind everybody that tonight is the second annual Cancer Awareness.
First team to make an extra point might win this one,
Yeah,
Kevin.
right?
The River Falls football program is
So the story of the game thus far is the Wildcats have had to work very hard on methodical drives for their points. And Hudson, the big play.
Yep, absolutely, yeah. Quick, the time of possession, I know we don't keep those stats up here, but it's
2 to
probably,
1.
well,
3
at
to
least,
1.
I bet it's, yeah, I was going to say 3 or 4.
Yeah, that first drive, we had it for 7.5 minutes and scored. They had it for 2 minutes and scored. Again, last drive, we probably had it for 6 minutes and scored, and there they had it again for 2 minutes and scored.
Yeah, and that's the dimension that Hudson hasn't had the first 3 games with Lassard being out. He adds so much to their offense with their quick strike ability.
Jack Strong kicking off for the Raiders. Back to receive, number 2, Andrew Amundsen. Number 32, Charlie Lesh.
Amundsen and Lesh back deep. Amundsen gets that. He's speedy. He's got the 20. Looking for a seam. The 25, the 30.
Ooh.
Still on his feet. The 35, the 40. Look at the Blazer go all the way across midfield to the 45-yard line. The kid is not big, but he has got a lot of game in him.
It looked pretty close to a face mask almost, too.
It did. They had him around the head.
Yeah.
And he said, I ain't going down yet. I'm going to keep going. How about if I put another 20 on you? And it's over the 50, down to the 45. Yeah, when I interviewed him last week, he's not a big kid.
No, but he's obviously fast and elusive. And
he is tougher than a $2 steak.
Another short field here, Kevin.
Severson.
Jonas Severson with the carry.
Good tackle that time by
he's hurting a little bit.
Ben Stigler.
I don't know if you noticed there, Jeff, but he didn't hit the hole with quite the vigor he did earlier in the game.
I noticed that too, and I think the coaching staff noticed that as well as he's just come out of the game.
Second down, we're going to call it 10, second 9.5. Oh, no. I thought he got into the neutral zone there, didn't you? Real close.
Ref was nodding no.
Lesh with a carry. He gains 1. It'll be 3rd and 9.
That's Aiden Tepperang, one of their top defenders on the tackle.
No gain. Brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9. Be interesting to see here if they, gain 7, if they elect to go for it on 4th down. We have our Sunshine Fund folks up here in the booth. Love to see it. There's a Trickle girl if I ever saw one. They're tall. 3rd and 9. Back to pass range. Now he's out of the pocket looking. No one's really open. He's going to throw it. And caught! Oh, what a catch!
Mason Novak with the catch.
I always talk about his athleticism, Jeff, and there he showed it right there, coming back to the football and making a great catch.
Mason Novak, the 6-foot sophomore.
We have it again.
Pass was a little bit underthrown, but he made a nice adjustment to the ball in midair. Big first down for the Cats.
We'll go back and look at that in just a second. Jeff, not yet. After this play, we'll go back and look at that great catch by Mason Novak. 1st and 10, that's a big one. Charlie Lesh pounds it up in there, and he's having a tough time. Let's go back and look at that great catch again by Mason Novak.
Big third down play here.
I looked downfield. There wasn't really anybody open. So I'm going to throw it to my athlete, see if he can go up and make a play.
Yeah,
and he does.
Threw
Great
it right
play.
between two defenders.
Great
and
play. Got his hands under the football and made a great catch.
Outstanding adjustment that time by Mason Novak.
2nd and 10. Running game's been stymied here a little bit. Roll out, looking, screen. Got a man. Rock! Boom! Down to the 6-yard line. Gain of 12 for Mr. Rock. Oh, baby, laying the lumber once again.
That's the third fullback screen that the Wildcats have run tonight. Each one has been very successful.
Jackson Rock. That's an honorable mention all names team name if I've ever heard one for a fullback. Especially when you're putting your shoulder down and hitting like that. 1st and goal from the 6. Wow. Someone put your hands together for Jackson Rock. Made a couple nice plays. I'm throwing him on the grinder
list. He's on the list. I was just going to say that. Yep. He might be at the top right now.
Range. Pitch out. Headed towards Pater. Get in there. He's in. Touchdown.
That was
Jonas Severson came in the game, snuck back in, reached out, and got that across the goal line. Jonas Severson with a nice run puts the Wildcat on the board for 6 more. They're going for 2. Put the kicking game in the pocket. We're going for 2.
That was all second effort that time by Jonas Severson. Hudson
Yes.
had him stopped at about the 3-yard line. And
the dangerous reach, but he did reach, got it across the goal line, put it on the board. Wildcats regain the lead, 18-12, going for 2 here. Range, pitch it out, reverse, throw it, got him, 2 points! What a reverse trickeration right there, and Andrew Amundsen throws it to Jacob Range, and they get the 2.
I've seen the Wildcats run that play at least once a year on a 2-point conversion, and it works every single time.
Throw in a good old-fashioned Philly special on a Hudson River Falls jug game for 2. 2012 River Falls, they go back up by 8. Somebody at home, find the clap emojis. Clap, clap, clap on that. Hey, it might be a good time to subscribe to the channel as well. I was just perusing that before I came here tonight. We are 7,500 views away, Jeff, from 1 million views on the River Falls Broadcast Network.
And how long of a time period does that span?
5 years.
5 years.
So we average 17,000 views a month.
Wow.
How about that?
A lot of sports covered by the
sports.
River Falls Sports YouTube network.
There they are, right there. So we're trying to think of a prize. It probably won't happen tonight unless it gets crazy. But next week or the week after, I'm thinking about throwing out a couple $100, and we're just going to have the millionth viewer award.
And
cash.
And we're looking for subscribers, not viewers.
Yeah, you got to be a subscriber.
Yep.
You got to be a subscriber to the channel, and then we can kind of watch it almost in real time. We're not going to be exact, but we're going to pick one of our subscribers. We're going to win $200 when we get to our millionth viewer. It's coming soon. Yeah, is your dog count? Rob said you can sign your dog up.
Yeah,
go ahead. Kick is away. It's a low squib kick. Ooh, gets a bounce. Fielded back on the 16-yard line.
It's Yeager.
Yeager again, and moves the whole pile forward, and Yeager pushes it out to the 37. Hudson has a couple athletes, Jeff.
They do. Ross Yeager's one of them. Their quarterback, Ryland Schultz, is one. Tyler Lessard also one.
Let's look at that touchdown again.
Here's that touchdown play again. Jonas Severson.
6-yard effort
setback.
Here. Good blocking on the right side.
Yep. Yeah, excellent blocking on the right side there, led by Sam Simpson, the right tackle.
He blew a hole. I wonder if the Simpsons from Iron Ridge are watching tonight. Let us know.
2:26 left here, Kevin, in the first half, and that's way more time than Hudson has needed all game to score. So,
what do we got down here? Our service officers down there getting them loud. River Falls finest down there getting the students all jacked up. Look at the student section. the atmosphere is pretty good in this building tonight.
Not too bad. Not too shabby.
Yeah, is Braden in the booth? Braden is in the booth. He's playing like he's on 4 computers and his phone. He's doing it all tonight. Braden Engstrom on production. Couldn't do it without him. Now we could do it, just wouldn't be as good. Back to pass. Saw this play earlier. Screen to the near side. And a little swing pass. Gain of 7 on the play. That's completed to Justin Roby.
And that's Jack Rock playing both sides of the ball tonight very effectively with the tackle.
Grinder Trophy. Jackson Rock is on there. 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Keeper being pursued the far side. He's got some speed, finds some seam, and gains 8. First down. Ryland Schultz is speedy and tough to get on him when he gets in the open.
Rock again with the tackle that time. He went for the strip on Schultz and wasn't quite able to get it.
1st and 10. Good run defense there, gain of 3.
Lucas Johnson, first to arrive. His friends joined him. Clock ticking, under 2 minutes left here in the first half.
We know how fast they can score, so I don't think that's going to be an issue.
I don't think so.
For Hudson. Crossing route again. They've gone to that play a whole bunch of times. It's worked very well. That's going to be about a yard short of the first down yardage. It'll be 3rd and 1.
That was Bryce Bevan on the stop.
Taking number 13, Bryce Bevan. The 41-yard line brings up 3rd and short.
3rd and short. Man in motion. And now we got a flag on the play. I think that's going to be encroachment on the left side of the defensive line offside.
Encroachment penalty against the Wildcats.
I think it was Eli that moved a little bit.
Yeah. Eli
Penalty, takes the ball to the
and Landon Zepzik both maybe got in there a little bit. 1st and 10, fresh set of downs. Say hello to my mother watching from Waupun again. You tuned into a good one, Mom. 20-12. Playing for the jug. Little counter play to Roby. Roby outside 10, 5, working hard down to the 2.
Number 10, Justin Roby with the carry.
They can knock off some big plays. They've had some big chunk plays tonight, has Hudson. Got to limit the chunkers.
Yeah, that's another athlete they throw out there, Justin Roby. They got a bunch of them.
Timeout, River Falls.
Timeout, Wildcats trying to find a way how maybe to keep them out of the end zone, huh?
Please look for some River Falls football players in the stands so you can purchase your 50-50 raffle ticket.
We do have Wildcat trivia at halftime, and we also have some students from the River Falls Sunshine Fund we're going to get on the air here at the half. So they're over there waiting with bated breath.
3 of them.
Two?
Just two?
Just
All
two.
right. Just 2.
I think we're going to have Abby Treichel and Lily Jensen is what I think we're going to have.
All right.
Yeah, they can get it. They can try it if they want, but yeah, we'll give them the headset.
We'll give you some scores here quick. Second quarter, Menominee 14, Chippewa Falls 7. In a bit of a surprise, second quarter, New Richmond 7, Eau Claire Memorial 7. We'll see the Old Abe's next week here at David Smith Stadium. And then no score between Superior and Eau Claire North.
Braden's got up to 16 in the Richmond game. All right, here we go. 1st and goal from the 2. There's 53 seconds to go till the half. Richmond 15, Eau Claire Memorial 7. Up the middle. Keeper, I think he's in. Touchdown, Hudson.
Ryan Schultz into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, we said the clock wasn't really going to be a factor the way they've been getting those chunk plays, and they got a couple more chunk plays and get it in the end zone. It's 18-20 River Falls, and they're going to go for 2 here as well. Oh, sorry. 2 receivers here to the near side. Schultz, Rainbow, corner, end zone. He's got it. 2-point conversion completed
2-point conversion.
to Tyler Lassard. Boy, he's there. They got that combination working, don't they?
Yeah, and he's just got a big height advantage that time. Tyler Lassard at 6'4", Bryce Bevan at 5'10". They just threw it up to him, and
Yeah, good timing. Corner of
Caught
the
it.
end zone, gets both feet down, and all you guys need one. Gets it down, and they get the 2, and we're all knotted at 20 apiece with 48 seconds to go till the half.
you know, we were talking before the game, Kevin, that the way these two teams have played during the first 3 games of the season, that this might be a game 17-14 game, maybe a 14-10 game.
And here we go.
Nope.
Track meet.
I was wrong about that.
Track meet. Welcome Newlands from Iron Ridge. Nick Simpson, Sam's uncle, watching.
Well, let's see if we can get a little bit of a run back here and perhaps get another score.
48 seconds. If you get a return like you've been getting, you're going to have a shot at getting down the field. 48 seconds.
This time we have McPherson back along with Charlie Lesh.
1 timeout for the Wildcats. So McPherson and Lesh back there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This one's headed towards McPherson.
Lesh.
Lesh has got it on the 13. Moves it forward. Oh, clothesline down
Charlie Lesh returns the kick. Taken on
by
6.
Sam Dickman.
Sam Dickman.
Hits him high and decleats him. That's a good old-fashioned decleater right there.
Sam Dickman, a 6'3", 225-pound linebacker. Another returning first-team all-conference player for the Raiders. Be interesting to see what they do here. They have 1 timeout left with 44 seconds. Will they just run out the clock, or will they try to score some points?
I don't know. Hudson does have 3 timeouts. You know, make them punt, right?
Yeah. They don't need much time. Jack Rock entering the game.
He's going to hand it off, pitch it out to Severson.
Whoa.
They're going to say he's down.
There's
Severson with a carry.
that's a break, Kevin.
That's a break. I thought he did. I thought that came out before his butt hit the ground. But
It did.
maybe they called forward progress. Whatever.
Yeah.
Wildcats will hang on to it. And now I'm with you with the clock running. I think you want to get to the locker room here.
A little surprised Raiders are not going to use any of their timeouts. Take a knee and let's get out of here.
I
huh?
would. They're just going to let it run, and they're going to go to the locker room all knotted at 20. We played 24 minutes of varsity Big Rivers Conference football, and we're basically right where we started. We're even, but now we're even at 20-20 as we head into the locker room for halftime. So I think at halftime here, I think we'll go Sunshine Fun so we can get these girls in and out of here. And then we'll come back with Wildcat Trivia, and Mr. Air Levestre has us cooked up a doozy.
It's a doozy.
So, Rob, can you give one of those young ladies your headset? All right. Hello. Put your mic down there. Can you guys hear?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we can hear you really well. I'm with Abigail Trikel and Lily Jensen. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Good. So we're going to talk Sunshine Fun tonight. First, before we get there, are you enjoying the game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of
It's
course.
exciting. How are you feeling about the second half, you two?
I mean, we got it.
We got
I
it.
think we can do it. Yeah.
The jug's going to stay?
Oh yeah.
It better.
I like that. So Sunshine Fun, do you guys want to read this tonight? A little bit about the Sunshine Fun, then we'll get into a little bit about why you folks are involved with the Sunshine Fun. Go ahead.
The River Falls Sunshine Fund is a local student-led nonprofit organization whose primary goal is to generate and distribute funds to members of the Wildcat community facing life adversities. These hardships range from severe medical circumstances, economic hardships, and a death within a River Falls family.
We encourage you to visit our Instagram, Facebook, and social media pages along with our website, rfsunshinefund.org, to donate or if you would like to share a family that is in need of assistance. Donations can also be mailed to P.O. Box 163. Thank you for continued support and serving families in need.
RiverFallsSunshineFund.org. That's where you want to go, rfsunshinefund.org. and that's where you want to be. And go there and hit the donate button and help out some of these young families. So how long have you two, let's go to you, Abby, first. How long have you been involved with Sunshine Fund?
I'm fresh.
You're fresh?
Yeah, I applied and they just got back to me. So.
Oh, so you applied and then they said, hey, we want you to be involved. So what are you going to add to the Sunshine Fund?
Well, hopefully a lot, but you never really know. My plan is to help, like, especially extending, because I don't have a lot of the younger age group, and it's easy to reach out to, like, younger families and things like that, so I know a lot more of that. I also hope to, like, reach out and help with other organizations, so.
Yeah, well, good. How about you, Lily? Are you also with Abby, just started the Sunshine Fund?
No, I'm a senior, so I've been on here for 3 or 4 years now. Yeah.
So how good does it feel to help out the families that you help out?
It's one of my favorite things to be a part of. I mean, getting to deliver these gifts to people is really impactful, and seeing how it lights up their face and how I know it's going to make an impact in their life.
Well, good. So you have some great mentors, Abigail, with folks like Lily and that crew. And then they're going to, when she goes, you're going to have to start carrying the water for the Sunshine Fund. You're going to be able to do that?
I hope so, yeah.
I think she can. She definitely can. Yeah.
So how do you distribute the money? Do they come and get the money? Do you visit them? How does that work?
So when we come to a meeting, we talk about the family in need, and then we decide what we think would be a good amount. So either money, gift cards, something like that.
It really also depends on the injury. Like sometimes it's injury, sometimes it's other circumstances. So what we feel like help them best, and we like to deliver it in person, to them, to know that we're with them. And so just dropping it off in your mailbox, not knowing.
And the
that
students
it got there.
always write the cards too, so we make sure to let them know that they're being thought of individually and stuff. And then I will take Abigail to some houses to deliver them so she can see how it's done, and then she'll be able to do that soon. So.
Well, that's outstanding. So if your folks are at home and wondering if you should help out Sunshine Fund, this is why I'm involved with it. This is why Black Wolf Exteriors is involved with it. This is why Jen Rivard's involved in it, because it's student-led, helping students in the school district. This is so direct, and it really helps out these families in need, and really there couldn't be a more direct, better organization. So Abigail and Lily, thank you so much for all you folks do, and hopefully the folks at home will log on to rfsunshinefund.org, and we're passing the offering plate. Shoot the lock off your wallet and help out these families in need. Lily, Abigail, thanks for coming up. Really appreciate it. All right, and we'll go back to the action. Enjoy the second half and root on your Wildcats.
I can lose my voice now.
Thank you.
All right, we go. Let her eat out there and just scream it out. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Great job. Great job. Thank you. Well, I think we better let the band go, and then we'll get to some Wildcat trivia. We'll be in big trouble. These folks work hard.
I get in enough trouble. I don't need to get in any more.
Exactly. That's kind of how I feel. .20 at the half. The band is on the field. Look at this performance they got set up here. This is huge.
Father held the church bell's melody close to his heart, though he couldn't hear it in his final days. His absence weighs on us, yet comfort comes from continuing the tradition, the echoing chime of those bells, announcing the first reigning queen of the Iron Republic, my younger sister. And so fate has chosen her to lead, with I as her successor, defying tradition, but honoring our family legacy. should be content for my sister and the kingdom we love so dearly. Father's final choice perplexes me. Wasn't this opportunity supposed to be mine? I'm the firstborn, right? What makes her so special? Why does she get to be happier than ever?
Well, that's fairly intense. I saw someone get run through with a big long sword. Great music, very artsy, well done. River Falls High School Band.
The River Falls Marching Band would like to take this opportunity to thank the community and school district of River Falls.
Let's go to Wildcat Trivia. Let's go to
River Falls High School and the Wildcat Band Boosters for their continued support.
All right, I'm going to turn that down a little bit. That was intense. Well done, River Falls High School Marching Band. All right, let's go Wildcat Trivia. We're going to play for one of these Charlie Cat chicken sandwiches down at Tarnation Tavern. You can see Fred Barr and Colleen down there, and they'll serve you up. This is kind of a tough one. You know, last week I served you up a softball, but I turned this over to Ariel Avestras, and he's not going to go easy on you. I'm not going to lie to you. So last year, Jonas Severson had racked up a lot of yards as the featured running back for the Wildcats offense, averaging 5.2 yards per attempt in 2022, and is averaging the same performance here in the first 3 games of the season. Over the last 10 years, name 3 of the top 5 running backs with the most yards in attempts that has to have a minimum of 40 rushes in a season. So over the last 10 years, name 3 out of the top 5 running backs in River Falls.
With the most yards per attempt.
Per attempt.
Okay.
Yards per attempt. So Jonah was averaging 5.2, and all of these are more than that.
And one of them's on there twice.
So
1, 2, 3, 4.
You have to get
3 of the 4.
You have to get 3 out of 4.
Yep.
3 out of 4. Who were these big horses in the last 10 years that were running the rock for River Falls? Who give us 3 for a Charlie Cat chicken sandwich?
You got to get all 3.
Yes.
You got to get 3 of the 4 to get it right. You can't
Yeah.
just name 1 or 2.
Yes. I look at this list. I think it's doable. I think 2 are very doable.
1's obvious.
Yeah, it's obvious.
Yeah.
And 1 is not so obvious, maybe.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
all right, that's where we're going to leave it. So you need 3 of the top 5 running backs with the most yards per attempt over the last 10 years. Ariel, you're tough. You're tough. Real good job with the trivia. Playing for a Charlie Cat chicken sandwich. Who were these running backs? You can either get on the chat section, let us know, or text Jeff or I. Playing for a chicken sandwich. You're going to earn that chicken sandwich tonight. Last 10 years. Seth Cole, there's one of them, Isaiah, but you need 3. Need 3 in the last 10 years. Not the other top 2 besides Seth. Chris Lick says that seems like a lot of work for a $10 sandwich.
It is. Yeah. There's
like
no
I said,
doubt about that.
we're gonna make you earn this one tonight.
About the 4th quarter, I think we'll get our winner. So.
Yeah. Well, we got 1 knocked out of there.
Yep. But you got to name
3.
3. You can't just give one answer.
Right. You got to name the 3. So.
Yep.
I'll just say Isaiah Gray, you've got it started. Michael Kruger, Seth Cole.
That's
no. Well,
some you might have, but not all.
Not all. And Gavin Cole, no.
You have to have at least 40 attempts.
Yep. Michael Kruger and Levi Johnson. I don't see Michael's not on here.
Michael Johnson.
Michael Krieger.
Oh, Michael Krieger. Yeah, I was a little surprised by that one.
Yeah. So these are unofficial, so as well. Okay. Oh, geez, he cut himself. He's playing hurt. I don't know what he cut himself on. He's got a bleeder.
Let's wipe it up.
Jeff had to run to the bathroom. He's bleeding. Could I give a hint? Should I give a hint? I'm not sure the hint will help, but I'll give a hint. 3. Should I give a hint yet? Yeah, I'll give you a hit. One was a quarterback. And 3 of the top 5 in the last 10 years were in 1 year. They're in 1 year. Seth Levi Jonah. Nope. Seth Michael Levi. Nope. Levi Johnson. Oh, Ariel. It's official. He says it's with sports. So Ariel's confirming this is official. So the hint is one's a quarterback, and the other hint is there were 3. Actually, if you find that year, there was 3 of them in 1 year in the top. Logan Garrett, Seth Cole, and Michael Krieger. No. Seth Cole, Bailey Ronstrand, Peter Noreen. Well, Paula Flood, you're close. Man, now Paula's right around it. Paula, right around it. Paula, you're due to win. So Paula has got 2 of the 3.
Paula's due to win?
She's due to win. She hasn't won in a while.
I know, I'm working on it.
How'd you cut yourself?
I don't know. Got injured.
Peter, Seth, and Jaden. And we've got a winner.
Yep,
Isaiah Gray. Isaiah Gray, you have just won yourself a Charlie Cat chicken sandwich down at Tarnation Tavern. Seth Cole in 2019 averaged 6.4 yards per attempt. Jaden Schwantz averaged 6.4 yards per attempt. And Peter Noreen averaged 6 yards per attempt. And they all had at least 40 rushes. So there you go. Seth Cole, Jaden Schwantz, and Peter Noreen. And Tyler Hayden, the hacksaw. He was the other one.
Not that many. He must have.
Must have, yeah. And
might have been during that COVID year when nobody could watch.
Yeah, Ariel says close, Paula. Yeah. Jared Crean, she said, nope, we have a winner. So
Isaiah Gray.
Nice job. We'll get you down. I'll get your name down there. You go down there and get yourself a chicken sandwich.
Next time you're in River Falls, Isaiah playing college football at Upper Iowa.
Hey, in 2021, Tyler Hayden averaged 8.2 yards per carry. That's gaudy. He was the hacksaw.
Yeah, he
was good.
He was a good guy at plowing forward.
Yeah,
There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Well, I got some halftime stats here, Kevin.
Let's go.
If you'd like some.
Let's go to Globbin Brothers Moving. You need something moved? Call them. It's 507-217-0905. What do you got, Jeff?
Yeah, these are all obviously unofficial, but
yeah.
Jonas Severson leads the Wildcats, 19 carries, 65 yards, and 3 touchdowns for River Falls. Jacob Range, two carries for 17 yards. Charlie Lesh, 3 carries for 2 yards. On the receiving end, Jack Rock, who's the probably the early favorite for player of the game today. 3 receptions for 37 yards. Mason Novak, 1 catch for 27 yards. That was a big catch on a 3rd down play early in the game. And then Andrew Amundsen, 1 catch for 13 yards. Time of possession, again, this is unofficial, but River Falls, 17 minutes, 36 seconds. Hudson, 6 minutes,
that feels about 24 right, actually.
Seconds. So it's about 3-1.
Yeah.
But despite that, we have a tie game.
So we also want to remind you, we're starting the list for the Garage Gridiron Grinder. I got a few red check marks on my sheet tonight. Jack Rock, he's on there, huh?
He is. He's top of my list. We got a long ways to go, obviously. But
so I've got the grinder. The grinder is in the house. Rob Derry's got that under lock and key up here, so we're good to go there. Also want to thank the folks down there at Riverland Laser. I always want to call them Laserland. Actually, maybe Riverland Laser for putting the engraving on all of those grinder trophies.
Well, it'd be nice to get a stop here to start the second half. Wildcats have not stopped Hudson very often. Big turnover forced earlier in the game when Taurus Eastgate stripped Tyler Lassard when he was running with the football, and Anthony McPherson picked it up and ran with it, and that's probably the biggest defensive play the Wildcats have had tonight.
So I think the key for the Wildcats in the second half is you got to stop Ryan Schultz and just got to stop Tyler Lassard.
Yep.
Right? You got to key on those two guys and figure out a way how to shut them down, or there's going to be trouble.
Jack Silloway kicking the ball off.
Oh, bobbled at the 15-yard line, moved forward out to the 28.
Taurus Eastgate and Bryce Bevan on the stop.
Yeah, Isaiah, I'll write your mom's name down and make sure she goes down there and gets the sandwich.
Well, that's nice of him.
Yeah. She's only fed you for 18 years.
Yeah.
That was nice to get that sandwich.
Yeah. Hey, Mom. Don't mention it.
Yeah. 1st and 10. Here we go. Got to find a way. They got 3 receivers out here to the near side. Got to find a way to stop the pass. They're going to hand it off. They got blocking out in front. Good pursuit. That's Justin Roby with a nice run. They had a lot of blocking, Jeff. It's one-on-one with those receivers, and those receivers all engaged and blocked really well. And then Roby just off to the races.
They did. We did not have a lot of defenders out there, and one broke tackle right there, or he'd still be running.
Now he goes the other
play,
way,
the
does
other
Roby,
side.
and that one doesn't get quite as many yards. That gains 4.
Yeah, and that's a name we have not called yet this evening. Number 58, Lincoln McCarty on the tackle.
Yeah, he's usually all over the place. Maybe they're saving it for the second half, ready to get up in there chilly a little bit. It's second, and we'll call it 7. Pistol formation.
Schultz running.
Schultz keep it. He's got speed. He's got the crease. He's got 30, 20. He's got the end zone. And Ryland Schultz has speed, and he's got himself a 60-yard touchdown run.
Ryland Schultz, 2 carries for about 115 yards, I think, that time. He broke a tackle at the line of scrimmage. And
it was like the parting of the Red Seas, and he just was off to the races, and down he went. And another quick score by Hudson. Boy, they could put it up quick, don't they?
They sure can. That was a 49-second drive there.
I say the keys to the second half: shut down Ryland Schultz and Lassard. That kick is up. That looks good, and that is through. And it's 27-20 as we're just underway here in half number 2. That took them 49 seconds. 49 seconds. They put one up off the speedy legs of Ryland Schultz. He's got some getaway sticks, and they can move.
Wildcats defensive coordinator down there not happy at all.
Talking loudly. Yeah, Hudson spread him out and, found the seam and off to the races. I think they're thinking our guys are faster than your guys. Going to have to get some bodies on the white shirts. It's an auspicious start here to half number 2, but a ton of football left. I don't think 27 is going to do it.
No, I don't think so either. But we're going to have to get some stops at some point tonight.
Kick is away, fielded down on the 5. Lesh moves it forward, 30, cuts it back. And another nice return by the Wildcats. Their kickoff return game has been stellar tonight.
Yeah, it has been. They've done a good job. Both Charlie and Andrew Amundsen have done excellent jobs returning kicks so far.
So here's what I know about Charlie Lesh. You get him in a little bit of open space, the kid's good. A little tougher when he's bottled up, but that's that way for everybody. Jonas Severson in the game for River Falls in the backfield, along with Mr. Jackson Rock, I believe.
Hopefully that long halftime gave him some much-needed rest.
It's just Severson. Keeper, nothing doing there for Jacob Range. That didn't fool anybody. White shirts in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and 11.
That's the returning first-team all-conference player, Sam Dickman, number 6, on the tackle.
He had one other tackle earlier. He had a Deke Leader. Hard hitter. 2nd and 11. Is Eli Johnson split out here to the near side?
Yes, it is.
The receiver. Pistol formation. Back the pass, range, crossing route, high throw, a little high and behind the intended receiver, Cody Olson. He was open there.
He had him open, yep. Sat down at about the 40-yard line. And
just a little high and behind him.
Probably would have been enough for a first down. Now
Close.
They're 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11 behind the chains again. There's the old Butterfingers chant over there from the Hudson fans. 3rd and 11. Tough play here. Here comes the blitz. Screen. Got him. Severson's down. I don't know if he tripped or if his leg just kind of gave out on him there.
Coming up for number 9.
Well, yeah, he came up limping again, Kevin.
Yeah.
They had the right play called for a blitz like that, a little screen pass.
They did.
Hudson just played better defense that time, did a good job of covering Jonah for a loss.
Punt time for River Falls. Jonah to punt the football. Back deep is Ross Yeager for Hudson. High snap, just gets it away. Wobbly kick. Gets a River Falls bounce and all the way down to the 34-yard line. Got a real nice bounce. I thought that maybe it was headed out of bounds, but it went River Falls' way and went towards the middle of the field and all the way down to the 34. Yeah, Jonah, I'm watching him. He's not well.
No.
His leg is hurting.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, Kevin. It was that shot to the thigh real early in the first quarter.
Yeah, and he's not been the same since. The old dead leg. 27-20 Hudson. Hudson's second possession of the second half. They're relying on their speed and playmakers to make the big plays so far. Wildcats got to get some blue shirts on the white shirts here. Back to pass, going for the big pass. Johnson up, had a chance at the interception. Preston Johnson comes over from the free safety position and gets a hand on it and almost had himself interception. Ball's incomplete.
Had a chance. It looked like he was almost tripped by his own teammate there, going for the interception, but missed opportunity.
Good effort there by River Falls. 2nd and 10 now for Hudson. Schultz.
There's that same play again.
Gives that same play, speed. Boy, they get to the open field, and there's Johnson with a nice open field tackle on Justin Roby. Boy, they really get to the open field, and there's just a lot of green grass.
There is. They get out on both wings, and it's a lot of running, a lot of room for running for the Hudson Raiders tonight.
Ryland Schultz.
There's another
swing pass far side. Got to make a tackle there. Eludes the tackle, and first down yardage down to the 38.
Pushed out of bounds for 54. Lucas Johnson.
A lot of speed, Kevin.
Woo!
12 to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, they're flexing their muscles with their speed now. They're getting the ball to their athletes in the open field and just letting them run and going one-on-one with River Falls. Keeper by Schultz, and that's just a nice play in the backfield. There's a guy that come to play.
Lincoln McCarty, number 58. Second time we've called his name this quarter. And
there
we go again.
They're going fast. Swing pass, far side, make a play. Nice! Didn't work that time. That time the Wildcats were ready.
That's Anthony McPherson, number 24, with the tackle. Now here we are again, Kevin. We're in a 3rd and about 15, 16 position, and got to get off the field here.
Yeah, I agree. I think maybe he's even 4-down territory, if I dare say.
Yeah.
3rd and 16. 15 or 16. Ryland Schultz, pistol formation. Receivers out. He rolls to his right. Now we've got a false start. It's going to be now 3rd and 21. They were going to go for it all here on the near side. They're going to try to get it to their big receiver, Tyler Lassard, I believe, here on the near side. And that just blew up before it even got going.
Penalty goes back to the 49-yard line.
That makes it 3rd and 21. Raiders have had a lot of 20-yard plays tonight, though.
They have, and some of them are just like simple crossing routes.
Mm-hmm. Screen passes, bubble screens.
3rd and 21. Got a hold here. Let's get the ball back. Find a way. Got to get tough. Jug game. Back to pass. Screen near side. Oh, that was danger.
That's Lincoln McCarty again in pass coverage. I think that's the first time we've seen that all year.
That play was not open.
No.
Good defense there. Read that well. All over it. 4th and 21, punt time.
Well, that's what we needed.
It's a low snap. Got it away. And that takes a Hudson roll down near the goal line. They're going to let it roll. And down to the 1-foot line.
Wow.
They're going to mark it down at the 1, I believe, over there on the far side. What a punt.
Heck of a punt on a low snap that
it bounced.
Took a bounce or two, and unfortunately nobody from River Falls was near the punter, and he was able to get a clean punt off, and
it worked out well for Hudson. What a roll.
Well, got our work cut out for us here.
99 yards to the promised land. Pack a lunch. Jacob Range under center. You just got to push that out. And he does here. Get it out from the shadows of your goal posts. And he does get it out to the 5. They ran that play last week and they fumbled it.
They did, yes.
Very similar situation. This time they hang on to it. And we have an injury by Hudson. For Hudson. That'll give us a chance to go thank our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls, proud sponsors of everything Wildcat Sport right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network. Approaching 1 million views. We were just 7,500 away to start this broadcast. Again, I don't know if we're going to get that tonight, but close. And we're going to have, I'm going to throw out $200 cash to our millionth viewer. But you have to be a subscriber. So you want to subscribe to the channel, and then we're going to kind of watch it the next week or so here. And we're not going to get it exact, but we're going to get real close, and we're going to pick our millionth viewer. And you're going to get $200 cash from River Falls Sports Broadcasting for our millionth view.
I think we got a couple of broadcasts coming up this week. I know we have a freshman football game on Thursday. Rob, do we got any volleyball this week? Tuesday and Thursday, so
yeah,
I think there's a good chance on Friday.
Next Friday,
we may pass that.
We may pass our millionth view.
Yeah.
2nd and 6. Pitch it out. Now we have more flags, and this one's probably going to be on River Falls on a dead ball penalty.
It'll push him back about
2.5 yards. Yeah.
Half the distance to the goal, puts the ball just inside the 3-yard line.
It is to the 2.5.
Second down.
Second down and 8. Jacob Range has the play, shuttle in from the sideline. Yeah, they're in a hole here. They're going to find a way, make a play. Range hands it off to Severson. He's working hard, taken down viciously after a tough 5-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Taking out number 24.
Yeah, viciously's right. Ethan Hins, number 24, and then Liam Meyer, number 51, on the play.
3rd and 2.
Pretty darn big 3rd down play here.
3rd and a long 2. You can call it 2 or 3. Are you a glass half full or a glass half empty person? Big play here. Got to move the chains a couple times, or Hudson will have accomplished flipping the field. Tries him on the hard count, no sale. Fans getting loud here on the near side. Severson's got it. Headed towards first down yardage. I think he's got it, Jeff.
He should. Yep, they're moving the chains. First down, Wildcats. That's a huge, huge play. Even if they don't score on this drive,
that's big there.
To run a little bit of clock and
get the ball out.
Get the ball moving.
Yep. Fresh set it out. Clock continues to run. Wildcats now down by 7 with just over 6 minutes to go here in Q3. First and 10. Bunch of Wildcats in motion. Hudson on a stunt defense maneuver there. Range rolling out. Had a man wide open right here.
Ooh, that
hit the ground, says no. Mason Novak, look at standing all alone out here. He was wide open the whole time. No one came on him.
Right, and that's a difficult throw for Jacob to make.
Throwing across his body,
rolling
to his left. You have to throw back to his right.
Yep, but you're right, he was open.
Went to the softer route, now 2nd and 10.
Got a little bit of a break there, too. I think he could
argue maybe
good argument that he intercepted that.
Want to look at that again? Or not? We can look at that again real quick. Let's look at that as they come to the line. You tell me. Close. You guys saw we saw it home. That's real close to a pick. They said it hit the ground. Ball's on the ground. Speaking of balls on the ground, look out. Get down because you're in big trouble. Another trouble with a snap, and that one goes all the way back to the 5-yard line is where they're going to call him forward progress.
Jacob Stoltz.
They're marking on the 3, actually. 3rd and 20.
About 19, 20 yards to go. That's definitely not the Wildcats' strength, making big plays through the air here, so they'll be tested for sure. Jacob has not had a lot of time to throw tonight.
No, not at all. Really good pressure by the Hudson defensive line.
Would not be surprised to see a run here.
They do. They run it up in there, just get it out to about the 7, their punt.
Well, defense has got to get another stop now.
Jonas Severson with the carry. Taking up on number 5, Ben Stigler.
Ross Yeager will be back deep for the Raiders. Standing back near the 50-yard line. I'm sure they're going to bring the house here too, huh?
Yeah, why not? Might as well. Jonas Severson, the Wildcat punter.
Severson on the punt for the Wildcats, back to receive. For the Raiders, number 22, Ross Yeager.
Up blocker, Cody Olson, number 8.
Snap is good. The kick is away. It's a end-over-end kick. Pops up at the 40. Now gets a Wildcat bounce. Headed out near the 50, but ends up on the 46-yard line, the Wildcat 46-yard line. And Hudson will set up shop in Wildcat territory to get a shot at it here with 4:19 to go in quarter number 3.
It's a 41-yard punt for Severson there, and that's about the best they could hope for given where they kicked the ball from. So Wildcat defense back on their heels again. And they'll be tested.
Kevin Westhouse, Jeff Johnson, Rob Derry, the artist, and Braden Engstrom on production tonight. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Glad you're here. Good football game. Yeager looking jet sweep left. Nice open field tackle
Number 22, Ross Yeager with the carry.
by Bryce Bevan.
13, Bryce Bevan.
Yeah, that's a good job of closing that gap, which the Wildcats have not done a good job of tonight. Nice tackle by Bryce Bevan.
They go quick again. Handoff up the middle. This one goes to Roby. Moves it forward about 6 yards. It'll be 3rd and 4. I'm sure we're in two-down territory now.
Oh, from here for sure. Have not seen a lot of up-the-middle runs, but we saw one right there for Hudson. River Falls did a good job stopping the run. And what are we? Offsides.
Offsides.
Wildcats, and that's a free first down.
Encroachment penalty on the Wildcats. They'll move the ball 5 yards down to the 35-yard line.
It was interesting because that man in motion made a little hand gesture, and the Wildcats bought that.
Yep, I noticed that too, and referees bought it too.
Yeah. 1st and 10. Keeper. Nice open field tackle. McCarty again.
Lincoln
The
McCarty
wrestler. The
says,
wrestler.
Not this time, Mr. Schultz.
Taking down the backfield, number 58, Lincoln McCarty.
That's going to be a loss of about 1 on the play.
Lost about 1, brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd down and 11. Schultz. Same pass we've seen all game. Nice pass, nice catch.
Number 26, Aiden Jameson.
We haven't called Aiden Jameson's name all night, but that was completed to Aiden Jameson.
Same play, though, like you said.
3rd and 3.
Takes down to the 28-yard line, brings up a 3rd down.
I think you got to keep him out of the end zone here. Is that an obvious statement, huh?
Yes, it is, Booger.
Yeah, my Booger McFarland of the night. Sweep left, Roby. 1st down yardage and more. He's speaking of out of the end zone. Touchdown. Justin Roby wills his way into the end zone, and he gets to the open field, and he's tough to bring down. And all the momentum right now has swung to the Hudson Raiders.
They just can't get stops. They make a couple of nice plays like they made earlier that drive, and then you get an encroachment penalty, and then you got to start all over again.
Snaps down, the kick is up. That's a dandy. That would have been good from 63. Nice extra point, bang through. 34-20 with 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Hudson with all the momentum here in half number 2. Thank you, W7 Productions. Nice comment. Appreciate that.
Oh, that's nice. Long way to go here, Kevin. A lot of football left to be played, but
2 touchdowns down, and all the momentum right now with Hudson.
Wildcats are going to have to put the ball in the air, I think, here with more frequency if they're going to put a dent in this lead.
Kicking off for the Raiders, number 86, Jack Strong. Back to receive for the Wildcats. Number 2, Andrew Amundsen. Number 32, Charlie Lesh.
Lesh and Amundsen back deep for River Falls. Both have had really nice returns tonight. Kick is away. That's going to be fielded on the 5. Lesh moving it forward. Working hard again. Wow. They had him at about the 15-yard line, and he willed his way forward another 10 yards out to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 Wildcats from the 25.
Raiders thought they
stripped that out of there.
Stripped them, but I think we had a whistle.
Returns out to about the 26-yard line, 1st down.
They're still insisting on that.
No sale.
They're not buying it.
No sale. Well, you're down 2 touchdowns. You're going to have to get down the field here. Give your defense a little bit of a rest. Then you're going to have to dig down deep, way deep, and try to figure it out.
Eli Johnson split left.
Range, screen, far side to Amundsen. Through traffic. He's got speed, tries to get to the outside. Now ball's on the ground, and Wildcats, Hudson says they have it. Let's see. I think a Wildcat got on it, though. River Falls keeps the football.
Jonas Severson fell on it.
Fortunately, after that gain of 4. Amundsen, I like the second effort, but stripped out there on that second or third effort. That does happen in football, doesn't it?
It does, especially when you run a play like that where the receiver's running across the green.
That was jostled out of there, and very, very fortunate for River Falls. Very fortunate.
Same formation as last play. Eli on the near side. Andrew in the slot.
Swing pass to Severson. Moving up the field, pushes forward, gains a couple. It'll be 3rd and manageable.
Severson wrapped up by number 31, Colton Schwartz.
Good football team in the white we're seeing tonight.
Real good.
On both sides of the football. A lot of speed.
Wildcats are throwing 32-yard line.
3rd and a long 4.
Good chunk of their players are just playing either offense or defense, which Certainly helps.
Charlie Lesh split out here to the near side along with Novak. 3 receivers also up top. We're going 5 receivers out again. Range looking. He's in big trouble. Stays on his feet, moves forward, and maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage or gains 1. Good coverage downfield by Hudson. Nowhere to go with it. 4th and 4.
About 1 to the 33-yard line.
We're going to punt it away with about a minute left here in the third quarter. It'll be interesting, Kevin, to see with the Raiders having a 2-touchdown lead if they stay in that no huddle quick snap offense, or if they try to slow things down a little bit.
It's been working for them, you know. Late entry into the game, looking for a player. Tara Savage in the game now. High snap. Oh, how'd he get that? One-handed that, and Severson gets it away and just gets over the 50. Very fortunate there. That didn't get over his head.
Yeah, Jonah's basketball experience paid off for him quite a bit there. Like he was going up for a rebound. That snap was well over his head and did an excellent job
reeling that in.
Reeling it in.
Wildcats, a little shell-shocked here in half 2. Hudson really has come out to play at getting the ball to their athletes. And, River Falls doesn't really have an answer right now.
No, they just seem bigger, faster, stronger to me. At least during the first 3 quarters of tonight's game.
Once again, they get it to their speedster and runs past 3 blue jerseys and gains 9.
That's Justin Roby. We've seen him numerous times tonight.
There's that hurry-up offense, Jeff.
Yeah, they're staying in it.
Swing pass far side. It's working. Good block. And runs into his own player and taken down.
Pass complete to number 26, Aiden Jameson.
Looks like Bryce Bevan on the play.
Stop at number 13, Bryce Bevan.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
Just like that, third quarter is done.
No gain in the play.
And with 3 quarters in the books, it is the Hudson Raiders 34, the River Falls Wildcats 20. 1 quarter to play. Wildcats are going to have to dig way down deep and try to figure this one out because Hudson has all the momentum right now.
Kevin, how this team, I'm going to have to go back and watch this when I get home, but how this team scored 13 points last week against Chippewa Falls is just beyond me.
Right. They have so many athletes that can run and break tackles.
Right. Well, I know Lassard didn't play last week, but still, the rest of these kids did. And
7, 3, 4, 1.
Incredible.
2, 4. If you have the winning ticket, report to the concession area. Again, the winning ticket for the 50-50 drawing.
How about scores around the league, Jeff? You got a little time here?
Yeah.
Cancer awareness program.
Let's get to that here. Menominee leads
3, 4,
Chippewa
1,
Falls
2, 4.
20-7 in the third quarter. New Richmond, who we saw last week, is moved out to a 25-7 lead over Eau Claire Memorial, who we'll see next Friday night. What's up? Eau Claire North is playing tonight at Superior. They lead 20-0 in the fourth quarter.
1st and 10. Ball's on the 42. Roby.
Ball carried by Justin Roby.
Tough 2 yards for Roby. 2nd and 8. I'm with you, though, Jeff. Probably see I'm assuming you're going to see some more running here. Try to run this clock a little bit.
You would think so. 2-touchdown lead. And the ball. Less than 12 minutes left.
Yeah, we say that, and he goes
They're not
upstairs.
slowing down.
They're going for the jugular. Guy open, Lassard, caught, touchdown. So much for that 42-yard hookup. Ryland Schultz to Tyler Lassard. That was right on the money, and he backs into the end zone, and puts up 6 more for Hudson, and they're putting it on the Wildcats right now.
Not sure if there was some miscommunication in the secondary or not, but it's a touchdown.
Became one-on-one coverage, but just a really good throw. Snap's good, the hold is good, the kick is up, and he's got a leg on him. Bangs it through. And your scoreboard is correct. With 11:28 to go in the contest, it's 41-20 Hudson. Didn't see this coming.
No, not from the defense for sure.
No.
Yeah, the tough thing with a 21-point deficit too, Kevin, is we are not exactly a quick strike offense, so they have River Falls right where they want them for sure.
They have them right where they want them. Down by 3 scores with 11:28 to go.
Number 32, Charlie Lesh.
Lesh and Amundsen back deep. We've said that too often. That means they're scoring.
Yes.
Lesh lets that bounce, and he's got to field it on the 1. That wasn't going to make the end zone. Checked up really nice. Lesh, there's a flag on the play.
Get a nice return, and of course they get a holding penalty.
It's a little salt in the wound there. It's going to push him back near the 7-8 yard line, I'm guessing.
Flag in the play. Block in the back on the Wildcats.
Well, that backs him up in a big hole again at about the 5 yard line.
I said 7-8. It's at the 5.
Penalty puts the ball back at the 5 yard line. First down.
Hand it to Jonah,
Severson,
who meets up with 4 white shirts and gets back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
Wildcats still huddling up here, so it certainly looks like they're not in any sort of hurry.
Excluding playoff games, it's been a while since we have seen this in a Wildcat football game.
Yeah, you're right, excluding playoff games. This was a lot of similarities to West Appear last year.
Throw across the middle. He's got Eli Johnson. Nice pass, nice catch, nice route to Eli Johnson. First completion to Eli tonight. He gets open, and a nice little sidearm sling right there off the arm of Jacob Range.
We're going to need a whole lot more of those.
Real quickly. You throw the 14-point touchdown here is what you need.
Yeah.
1st and 10. Severson again. Up through the middle. Gains 4. Like you said, Jeff, we're just not a quick strike team, ball control team. First score was 7.5 minutes.
Get about 4 to the 24-yard line.
Hudson would love a 7.5 minute drive right now.
Yeah, they'd be okay with that. If they gave up 7, they'd trade that for the 7 minutes.
Yeah, we got a Brewer score tonight or not? Let's check that.
I'll get that for you. Top of the 8th, Milwaukee 8, New York Yankees 2.
Wow.
Pretty good day for that team.
So how's
Cubs lost this afternoon?
Yeah. So how's the football game going? My mind drifts to the Brewers.
Yep.
Cubs lose. Brewers beat the Yankees. That's always good.
Yeah.
Ball's on the ground. Range. Now he's just got to eat it and get swallowed up by half the defense of the Hudson Raiders were all over him like a pack of dogs on a three-legged cat. He had nowhere to go.
Lost yardage back to the
Yeah, that
16
play
yard
was
line.
doomed from the start. Bad snap, mishandled it,
3rd and 14.
threw off the whole timing of the entire play, and you end up with another 3rd and long.
That's been a familiar refrain tonight, Jeff.
3rd and long.
3rd and long. Have converted a couple of them. One nice catch by Mason Novak earlier in the game on a 17-yard pickup. But tough spot to be in. They just pin their ears back and they're coming at you, like right here. Throw across the middle and great coverage. That was intended for Amundsen, but great coverage by Ben Stiegler.
Broken up by number 5, Ben Stigler.
Ben Stigler's made several solid defensive plays tonight, and it was just a great pass coverage that time by the Hudson Raiders senior linebacker.
Punt time.
They have a lot of seniors, Kevin, that are making a lot of big plays tonight.
They
Hudson
are.
does. And
So maybe that's some Wildcat trivia. When's the last time the Wildcats had a 2-game losing streak in the regular season?
oof.
Right?
Yeah, somebody let us know that.
Somebody dig that out. Good high spiraling kick, fielded back on the 50. It shoots around the far side and 6-yard return.
My guess is that maybe the COVID year
Joe Severson punt.
when they only played 3 games.
Ross Yeager taken down by number 19.
I believe it.
At about the 45-yard line, first down.
Twins and Mets, top of the 7th, 2-2. Yeah, so did you have an answer to that, Braden? When's the last time the Wildcats had 2 back-to-back losses in the regular season? We're not playing Fernie Sandwich.
How about 2 conference games?
Yeah, 2 conference games at that. It's been a long time. I can't remember being up in this booth and having that.
No.
So I'm going to say at least 6 years. Keeper, the speedster, nice open field tackle. Far side.
Ryland Schultz with a carry, taking down by number 16.
Cal Usgard with the tackle.
Usgard, nice tackle. Cal.
2nd and 2 for the Raiders. And the Wildcat, 37-yard line.
2013, says Jordan Kirchhoff. So 10 years ago since we lost 2 conference games.
That can't be right.
Well, I know. That's unofficial. Someone can cross-check that. Boy, he's tough to bring down. Wildcats still can't get him down. A couple guys had shots at him,
Justin Roby with the carry.
but Roby gets to the outside and wills his way forward with his speed and athleticism for another 8 yards and move the chains.
Number 44, Riley Usgard with the tackle. We have not done a good job tackling tonight.
Result of the play is a first down.
2014? 2017, we won 1 game.
Okay.
So 2017 might be the answer. Man in motion. Little jet sweep to the right.
There's a good tackle.
Aiden Jamison.
Aiden Jamison with the carry. Stop at number 10, Preston Johnson.
Grinder Award is going to be not much fun tonight.
No, not the interview won't be.
No, I'm going to leave that pretty quick.
2nd and 3.
No, unless we get some sort of miraculous comeback here.
Yeah.
Which I'm just not feeling it right now.
I'm an optimistic guy. But no, I'm not feeling it.
No. Ryland Schultz.
Ryland Schultz, he must be nearing 170 yards. What do you think?
He's got a lot. He had
150?
2 carries for about 120.
Right, so he's got to be in the upper hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Jordan Kirchhoff said 2013. He said, I was on that team. We had a bad year, he said. Pitch here to the near side. Little shoulder juke, and we got a flag on the play, so I think we have a hold here on the edge.
Tripped up by number 16, Cal Usgard. There's a flag on the play.
Cal Usgard pushed him out of bounds.
Holding offense.
So I've got two people on my grinder list.
Against the Raiders.
This guy
Yep.
and that guy.
I'd probably go with that one.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think.
I don't nothing to say about
Both
it much
sides,
either. Right. Yeah.
Offense, defense.
Yeah. Okay.
He probably could have won game one also, thinking back on that one.
Okay, so we'll
Penalty puts the ball back at the 16-yard line.
Sure you guys figured out what we're talking about?
Yeah, we're looking at the grinder list, which is not long.
No.
Sweep to the far side, cuts it back, 6 more for Hudson.
Number 42, Peyton Pingle, in the end zone, touchdown, Hudson.
Peyton Pingle gets the ball and runs it in, and they have sucked the will out of the Wildcats right now.
You know, you hate to overreact after one game, Kevin, but to me the biggest differences between these two teams is that the team speed is
noticeably different.
glaringly different.
And this kicker has a leg.
He does.
Bangs it through 48-20.
But they've done a really good job getting their fast kids out in space where they can run with the football. The quarterback's done a good job hitting them in stride so that they can get running right away, and it's just been probably since halftime it's been complete domination. 28-0 second half for Hudson.
The only time I really didn't want to go down and do a grinder was in the Wanakee game, playoff game a few years ago.
Yeah.
I got that same feeling in my gut right now.
That was, I think, the differences between those two games. That was a game that River Falls easily could have
won.
Many would argue should have won.
Right.
Whereas
this one here,
the right team won. And
yeah.
As much as it might
hurts.
pain us to say that,
it hurts.
They deserve it.
Congrats
to the Raiders.
They've played really good. They've used all their athletes in all the right ways. Their play calling was great, and they beat us.
Yeah, they're going to be a tough out for anybody. They have some difficult games left on their schedule, I know, and you know they still have to play New Richmond. They still have to play Menominee.
Yeah. So it was 2017 was the year.
2017.
Yeah.
In fact, next week Hudson travels to Menominee to play the Mustangs, so that'll be a battle for two of the undefeated teams in the conference.
Inside screen to Amundsen. He's got speed. He just hasn't been able to get in the open tonight. And nice 15-yard gain on the hookup to Amundsen. So next week in town we
have the Old Abe's from Eau Claire Memorial who are trailing New Richmond tonight 25-7. Now that's a team, they'll be watching this game and probably salivating over their potential ability to score. They put the ball up a lot, so you'll see a lot of throwing next week here at David Smith Stadium.
Range will keep it. He'll get to the outside and taken down around the head area and gains 8.
Stop at number 9, Zach Dalton.
So shall I let the cat out of the bag to say we're thinking Jackson Rocco had a pretty nice first half, both on offense and defense tonight. And I'm going to be very brief with Mr. Jackson Rocco.
Second down.
Nope, I think that's a unanimous selection up here.
Jackson will be our garage grinder of the game tonight.
Nice job, Jack.
He was a grinder.
Nothing doing there.
Nothing doing.
And Robinson.
Intended for Amundsen, and I guess he did complete it and lost a couple.
Check that. It was incomplete.
Incomplete. It did knock it out of his hands.
It's a very similar play to what Hudson's been running most of the night, except they're able to get their guys out in space, and we have not been able to.
Next week, maybe we can get our field camera going again. I have kind of ran out of time up here, and I couldn't get the picture to come in, and threw a little bit of a panic button and couldn't get her going. So maybe next week we'll bring that back to you. move forward.
Stop at number 9, Zach Dalton.
So this is game 4. Wildcats will
Takes the ball down to the 37-yard line. First and 10.
have a 2-2 record, and the unfortunate thing about this, Kevin, is if the Wildcats do want to qualify for the playoffs, to guarantee that they're going to have to win 4 of their last 5 games.
Yeah.
Certainly doable, but
they got the work cut out for them.
They're going to, they've dug themselves a hole.
Range in and out of the hands, right through the hands of Amundsen. Put it on him. Started running before he caught it, and incomplete pass.
A lot of frustration out there tonight by a lot of Wildcats on both sides of the ball.
This is another thing. This is going to be a character check, right? I mean, you're going to see what kind of teammates you have. You're going to see what kind of character you have through this adversity, because there's going to be a lot of guys ticked off at each other, ticked off at coaches, not happy. You're going to have to dig deep and still be that guy and doing and saying the right things.
Yep, they're going to have to stay together for sure. Jonah's still in the game.
He is. And that's why I like sports. Again, it's such a comparison to real life, right? Real life, sometimes in life, you get kicked, right? And you got to figure out a way how to keep yourself together and keep moving forward. Well, this team is going to have to find that exact same thing.
Yeah, this football team, basically since David Crail took over and then Ryan Schurz took his place, have been borderline dominant.
Yeah.
Through the Big Rivers Conference and then the 1 year they're in the Mississippi Valley, and this is the first year where they've really seen some early adversity, and we'll see how they handle it starting next week.
I'm on 3 tonight. So crank that way. Let me check.
Check 1, 2. They got to go way up with 3, like way up. Yeah. So you can hear that. Okay. Yeah. There we go.
We got her.
So 3. Okay. Check 1, 2.
I'm going to make my way down field side and get Jackson Rock and present the Garage Gridiron Grinder and then get out of there as fast as I can.
And we'll get things wrapped up here pretty quickly. Okay. Hudson leads River Falls 48-20. Offsides defense.
Encroachment against the Raiders. That 5-yard penalty moves the ball inside of the 25-yard line. First and 10, Wildcats.
See if the Wildcats can wrap up this game with a score. 3 receivers here on the near side. Range opts for the screen pass to Severson.
Pass complete to Jonas Severson.
Run out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
Nehemiah Dunbar.
Stops the clock at 2:56 here left in the fourth quarter. Hudson leads by 28.
Second and 3.
Range rolling left. Still looking. Pass caught. Inside the 5-yard line. For a Wildcat first down, that's Cody Olson with the catch.
Cody Olson takes it down to the 2-yard line. First and goal, Wildcats.
Wildcats still playing hard here. Severson. Touchdown Wildcats. That's Jonas Severson's 4th touchdown of the game, but unfortunately for the Wildcats, it's too little too late as they trail 48-26.
Gavin Carafell on to attempt the extra point.
Gavin Carafell, the freshman, in for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, kick is up. It is no good. Wide left again, I believe.
Kick is no good. And the score, River Falls 26, Hudson 48.
Yep, Derek Hackle confirming that 2017 is correct.
Kevin bailed on us kind of early, didn't he?
He did. I'm not sure he actually went down the field. Maybe he just went
At the
home.
conclusion of tonight's game, we ask the fans stay off the field until the teams are done with their meetings. Thank you.
Yeah, he might have.
Yeah. It's Rob Derry.
Oh,
on the
no,
mic there.
he's down there.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, gonna be a gut check next week.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely a winnable football game, but I'm sure Eau Claire Memorial is going to be coming in here thinking the same thing.
Yeah, why not?
Chippewa Falls has cut the Menominee lead to 28-20 in the fourth quarter.
That one's getting juicy.
It's going to be a difficult football game later on in the season, too. The Wildcats have yet to face either of those two teams.
Jack Silloway. Back to receive for the Raiders. Number 12, Steelham.
Silloway in for the kick. I would bet he's going to kick deep, but we'll see.
It's got to go onside at this point, but
Gavin Carafel is kind of their onside kicker. I think we established that last week. Yep.
yeah, I guess. I suppose. I mean, there's really no way you're going to win this one.
No.
So, yeah, why not boot it?
Kick returned out to about the 34-yard line. First down for Hudson.
I would assume, Rob, you'll see 3 knees taken, and
Yeah, they should run this thing out.
Yeah. But we'll see.
Surprised they didn't run the screen there.
Ball carried by Brendan Schultz. Taking out by number 44, Riley Uskar. Out to about the 36-yard line. Second down.
Wildcats will not use their timeouts.
Peyton Bagel on the carry. Wrapped up in number 10, Preston Johnson. Carries the ball up about the 39-yard
Yeah,
line.
second half was
Brings
all
up a third
Hudson.
down.
Just crazy. Great first half.
Yeah, 28-6, including a 28-0 run.
Just ridiculous.
Third and about 5 here. Clock ticking under 1 minute.
Their delay or
False start.
False
false
start.
start. I'm not too worried about that.
No.
Now maybe they take a knee or run a play, finish this one out.
The clock's running. Another false start. They're doing this on purpose to try to run the clock out.
Just take a knee. We're not going to call timeout. Let's go. I guess.
False start penalty against the Raiders. Push the ball back another 5 yards. 3rd and 15.
And they are now in the victory formation. Schultz takes a knee, and that'll do it. From David Smith Stadium here at the University of Wisconsin, River Falls, the Hudson Raiders reclaim the jug.
Until teams are done with their meetings.
On the 70th anniversary, is that correct?
70th anniversary. And a convincing 48-26 victory.
Yeah. Second half drubbing.
Can you give me a thumbs up there if you got me?
Loud and clear.
Hey, can you please put the Garage logo on the scoreboard, please, on the screen, please? Thank you.
Garage logo on there. Please. Let's get in there on Westy. Looks good tonight. I like the yellow and...
Yeah, it's easy to find them.
Yeah. Nice steady stride. We get back to work. Wonder what practice is going to be like this week.
Yeah.
They're not great.
Raiders are excited. They're looking for the
jug.
The jug.
Oh, they found it.
There it is.
Yeah, they got it.
Somebody brought it over there.
Have we had it for 2 years or 1 year?
I think it was just one. Yeah, I think
I can't remember.
The road team has won this.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, that was
many times.
Yeah, Maddie's senior year. That was a good game. This one, not that good.
No. Hudson students have run onto the field. It's pretty reminiscent of last year's game in Hudson where the Wildcat
took it to them.
You guys got me, or do I need to get closer? You guys got me? Okay. Thumbs up or closer? Okay.
Closer.
Jackson, real quick. Let's get a little closer over here so I can get you upstairs. How about right now, Jeff? Are you good? All right. Jackson, these stink when you lose. What do you take away from a game like tonight, Jackson?
Well, I just think that we got to really kick it into gear now. We can't have any more messing around practices, and these last 2 weeks really showed us that we're not invincible and that any team can really beat us if we're not ready to go.
You had a great first half, both on offense and defense. You came out with a lot of heart. You're trying to lead your team. They just couldn't jump on your back hard enough to take you home tonight. But a really nice first half and a nice second half. I'm going to let you go, but you're tonight's garage grinder of the game. Jackson, nice game. Sorry that happened that way. You guys can take something out of that and become better after this week. All right, I'm going to take this right back upstairs to Jeff Johnson.
Well, thanks, Kevin. I think highly, highly appropriate comments that time by Jack Rock.
Yeah.
Recognizing the fact that the Wildcats are not invincible and that if they don't come ready to play, anybody can beat them. And he's 100% right about that. So, great game, Jack. Both sides of the football, but unfortunately for the Wildcats, they come out on the losing end of the score tonight. Tonight's final from UWRF's David Smith Stadium, Hudson 48, River Falls 26. We'll be back here in 1 week next Friday night.
Eau Claire Memorial.
Yep, when the Wildcats host the Old Abe's from Eau Claire Memorial. So some other events before that this week, including a couple of volleyball games. We have JV football Monday. We have freshman football on Thursday. So lots of Wildcat action in the upcoming week. But until then, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the River Falls Sports YouTube network. Thanks to our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls. And on behalf of Kevin Westhouse, Rob Derry, Braden Engstrom, I'm Jeff Johnson, signing off. Good night, everybody.